Those who have lots of suffering are the luckiest, but those who have suffering, yet are unable to discover the self, deserve mercy. Characters cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired and success achieved. If you see, almost all the greatest personalities of the world ever live and go through sufferings. You can see Gautam Buddha, who saw lots of suffering everywhere and everyone's life. He had been attacked multiple times. Socrates lived through sufferings and was given poison in the end. Abraham Lincoln saw multiple failures before he could become the President of the United States. And this list can go on and on. So, suffering can help us for making us a way better than without it. But if this is really true, then why can't everyone be able to grow? Why does everyone want to avoid suffering, or why everyone hates suffering? Those who have undergone significant hardships and challenges in life are considered fortunate or luckiest in a unique way. The idea here is that enduring suffering can lead to personal growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of life's complexities. Furthermore, most of the people, despite facing suffering, are unable to uncover their true selves. This inability to discover the self refers to a lack of introspection, self-awareness, or personal transformation that might arise from the experience of suffering. It implies that the value of suffering extends beyond mere endurance. It lies in the potential for self-discovery and growth that can emerge from the process. Those who face suffering but remain unable to find this deeper understanding of themselves deserve mercy. This implies a call for empathy, compassion, and kindness toward those individuals. The idea is that rather than judgment, those who are unable to uncover their self amidst suffering should be met with understanding and benevolence. When suffering happens, it forces us to confront life in a different way than we normally do. If everything goes well, no one tries to think deeply into the true meaning of life and our position in it. Most of the people start settling in their comfort zone. It's only suffering which forces us to think, to discover the self. Because many times, we are unable to solve the problem. Then we start looking in towards the actual root cause of the problem. This may lead to introspection, self-awareness, or personal transformation. Only suffering guides us to know that we can't change anything. We can only change ourselves. Further, with these experiences, one can start accepting that everyone in this world is having problems. And most of the time, your problems are way smaller than many others. So, the more you try to avoid suffering, the more you suffer, and the more you accept your suffering, the more they start disappearing. In only hard times, one can get the ability to experience that even in the midst of suffering, God's will is being done. So suffering is a part of our training program for becoming wise. It takes courage to live through suffering, and it takes honesty to observe it. If you do not want suffering at all in your life, then you do not know at all that how much big mistake you are making. But many people can't discover the self, and can only remain in the darkness of ignorance in spite of living most of their time in suffering. These are the people who deserve mercy from us. Because firstly, they live with an upset mind all the time. Secondly, even after these suffering, they don't shed their ignorance and don't wear the clothes of knowledge, which really can help them achieve what they actually want. According to Gautam Buddha, the root cause of all the suffering is attachments and desires. So if one eliminates attachments and desires, one can attain knowledge by which he can find peace even in sufferings. Buddha always said, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. We can observe this too. You can never avoid pain. It will keep on coming, sources of pain will keep on changing, but pain will not stop. But, suffering is definitely optional. It may seem counterintuitive. It is through the crucible of suffering that we often find the greatest opportunities for growth and transformation. Suffering, in its various forms, serves as a mirror that reflects our inner strengths and weaknesses. It is in these moments of adversity that we truly discover who we are and what we are capable of. Just as a diamond is forged under immense pressure, so too are our spirits refined through the trials and tribulations we endure. Consider the lessons that suffering imparts upon us. It teaches us empathy, for we can truly understand the pain of others only when we have experienced it ourselves. It cultivates resilience, as we learn to navigate the stormy seas of life and emerge stronger on the other side. Suffering also sparks creativity and innovation, propelling us to seek new solutions and perspectives. It is important to recognize that suffering is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to our humanity. In our pursuit of happiness, we must acknowledge that pain is an intrinsic part of the human experience. And yet, even in the midst of suffering, we have the power to choose our response. We can choose to let suffering crush us, or we can harness its energy to propel us forward. As you face your own trials and tribulations, remember that suffering is not an end in itself, but a means to a greater understanding of life. Embrace it as a teacher, a catalyst for growth, and a path to wisdom. By transcending the boundaries of our comfort zones, we unlock the potential within us to rise above the challenges that come our way. So, let us not shy away from suffering, but rather embrace it with courage and resilience. Let us harness its transformative power to sculpt ourselves into the best versions of who we can be. In the face of adversity, may you find the strength to endure, the wisdom to learn, and the inspiration to rise. Suffering gives you an opportunity to find the self. Don't just waste it.